Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Stepdle puzzle on this day in 1866. Well, technically yesterday in 1866, because I'm cheating a little bit here. Usually I do things that happened today, but I'm actually using an event that happened yesterday. Anyway, the point is, Beatrix Potter, the children's author, was born, and so to mark this occasion I'm going to be using some words from some of her characters and titles of her books as my starting guesses, starting with duck, because of the tale of Jemima Puddle Duck. I thought that might happen, so we will move on to the tale of Johnny Town Mouse. And town at least does give me the T, so we haven't got 8 greys, that would be annoying. But let's test some more common vowels. We haven't got the U or the O, surely the E or the A or both will be correct. And in fact it is the A. So will I get a gold star, or am I going to stay on this puzzle? I am going to stay on this puzzle. Let's take a stab at this. It could have been stab or stag, so that could have been an annoying card mode trap, but at least I got it right on the second guess after I got the STA. Could have been worse. We will move on to the tale of Benjamin Bunny, quickly followed by the tale of Peter Rabbit, possibly her most famous book and famous character. And Peter, of course, as well as the name, it is also a word. That's why I could start with it, and it gives me the R. So let's hope I don't crash and burn from this point onwards. Oh, where is the R going to go? I don't think it would work if it's first, so it's probably fourth. So maybe something like swarm. Yeah, I think that was more restricted than it looked there, because it couldn't be spark or shark or anything like that. Or the fact that we couldn't use the H, P or T to come after the S in second made that very restricted. Anyway, we will move on. If it accepts Winkle, we will use Mrs. Tiggywinkle. It is indeed a word, I suspected it would be. And it gives us an E. So I suppose we're going to try an ED or an ER ending. How about traced? That tests the R and the D. And it's not an ED or an ER ending. At least we got the T. So now I'm kind of feeling a bit of terror that it might be terror. I don't really want to try 3 R's, but what on earth else could it be? That is the trouble. Because it can't even be temper. I would definitely try temper if it was an OR ending rather than an ER, but of course it is ER, so it can't be correct. Let's just try terror. Yeah. That's why I tried it, because I thought there was a decent chance it was correct, because I couldn't think of an obvious word that it could be instead. So sometimes duplicating letters is good. Anyway, we will end with no duplicated letters. I will go for the tale of Ginger and Pickles. And Pickles does give me 7 different letters and is also a valid word. Oh, only 2 of them are correct. That is a bit unlucky. And it's not an ED, it's not an ER, it's not an ING ending. Those are the 3 most common endings that I always look for, and it's none of them today. So let's hope we're not in too much trouble. Speaking of which, I'm going to try trouble. We've got an LE. If they're not 5th and 6th, we'll shift them along a bit. Oh, they're still wrong. And we've still only got 1 extra letter. So, with the letters I've got left, leaflet springs to mind, but obviously can't be correct. So what are we going to do instead? What on earth is the ending of this word? We can't use the E anywhere near the end. We could use the A. In fact, we probably have to use the A, because the E and the A are the only 2 vowels we've got left. Is malady a word? I don't think so. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think this is correct. And I don't think it will be accepted, but I kind of wanted it to be accepted just to give me a bit more information. Is there anything remotely similar that it could be? I don't think so. Oh, I was almost about to try athlete. Now that can't be correct, because the E can't be last, but I'm hoping this will give me some useful information nevertheless. I don't usually like to go for words that definitely can't be correct, but this is very thematic, because the Olympics are on, so we'll go for this. Still nothing is in the right place, however, we do have an A, and it's told us we've got a duplicated E. So that is very helpful. It looks like it's going to have to start ELE, but it can't be elevate. Elegant. That's what it would have to be instead, right? Yes, it is right. So that's an elegant way to finish. I would have liked to get it 2 guesses sooner, then we would have had a nice 5-4-3-2 pattern, but you can't have everything. Getting the 7-letter one in 2 definitely requires a healthy dose of fortune. Either way, we had 4 guesses left in hand. We used 16 in total. Not my best, but definitely not my worst. So that is the Stepdle puzzle for today. Thank you for watching, and now go and read some children's books. Bye for now.